What's up, guys? Brett Okamoto here with UFC 284 coverage. UFC welterweight Jack Della Maddalena with a big fight at UFC 284 in his hometown of Perth, man. Has this kind of been, scrappy MMA right here in Perth?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't think of Perth as an MMA hotbed, and now here we are with, one of the biggest UFC events of the year right here in your hometown.
Yeah, it's incredible, in the backyard. It's always been on my radar to fight at RAC, and I thought it would happen, but it happened this quick in the career is pretty cool.
So I hear both, that fighting at home is a great thing. It's convenient, everything's right there, you're familiar with it, or it can be a little, higher expectations, more pressure. People are hitting you up, people are excited to see it. What has it been like for you?
Yeah, so far it's been smooth, easy. Everything's been convenient, really. So far it's been the good side.
What did you think of the fight? I mean, I know that when you won your last fight in November, it was kind of everyone expected for you to be on this card. What kind of a fight were you anticipating?
Yeah, I was down to fight. It was more for me the location and the time. I was excited to fight, and then getting Randy, I was excited. I think he's a good competitor. He's fought some of the best, a lot of fights, and that's what I'm after. A tough challenge, and I think that's what I've got in front of me.
Yeah. Wait, why do you think the UFC liked this fight?
I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know. I think Randy's on a good tear. I'm on a good tear. I think we're both on 4 fights, so let's see if we can get the one arm on. Yeah, no, I think he's had 4 fights, but yeah, I think it's a good fight. It's a good tall guy versus a shorter sort of guy. So
yeah.
Let's go.
Well, like you said, he's got a lot of experience. He's a good fighter. There are no easy fights in the UFC, but he was kind of a spot where let's make the Perth kid look good in Perth. Like Randy's a tough, right? I mean, was it a tougher fight than you were expecting? That maybe they were going to put you in sort of a more set up position?
No, I was sort of chasing the tougher fight. I definitely want, if it's in my backyard, I want like a challenge. I want I think the tougher the challenge, the better the win will feel, and the more the crowd will be pumped.
Your ability to go in there and just finish these fights quickly, what do you attribute that to? Do you see opportunities? Is it something that you're putting in a lot of work beforehand, that you see something maybe in your opponent that you can exploit right away? Or how are you putting these fights away so consistently?
I think just my style, my game plan is always just to get in and get the damage levels up from the get-go. I think, if the opponent can withstand the damage, it will go longer, but if they can't, I think I'm going to get it out of there. And as soon as I feel any sign of, or I see that there's an ability to get the fight done, I'm going to go for it and give it everything I've got.
In terms of the fight being in Perth, who's going to be here that maybe hasn't had a chance to see you fight before? Because Perth is long ways away from some of the other places that you'll fight for the UFC. What is the opportunity of people who will actually be in the arena for this?
Yeah, just a lot more friends, they're going to come down, they're pumped, family, people from the gym that haven't come out before. I did fight in Singapore, so a few of my friends and family came to that, but this will be, just on a different scale.
And your son, the 6-month-old son?
Yeah, my son will be here. He was sort of in my wife's tummy at the time in Singapore, but this one he'll be front and center.
He's a pretty big guy, your son, huh?
He's a big boy, yeah, he's coming. He's coming for the other welterweights that want it.
What's, he'll be in the arena, and you think you'll see him? Will it be one of those situations where you walk out and you're able to get a glimpse of him, or is he going to be kind of off?
He'll probably be off. I won't look out for him, I'll just be in the zone, but I'm sure after I'll give him the fist bump and he'll give me the approval,
Well, a couple more questions. How was this run? I mean, obviously, you've turned a lot of heads in a very short amount of time. Where do you feel like you're at with the UFC? And does it feel like it's happening real quick? Does it feel like it's happening on time? What can you say about just this fast start that you've gotten off to here?
It's been great. I had an awesome year, and honestly, I want to back it up with another good year. I want to try and get another three fights, 3 finishes, and go on to continue just being consistent and consistently winning.
Yeah. Where do you feel like you're at in your career now, and where do you think you'll be as you head into 2024? If 2023 goes well and you have those 3 fights, kind of characterize yourself right now coming into this year, and then who will you be going into 2024?
Honestly, I think I'll be right in the top 10 at the end of the year. That's my plan. If I can get three fights and have 3 finishes like last year, I think I can be right in that mix of the top 10, top of the division.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to you walking out in front of your hometown crowd, and looking forward to the fight, of course.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Brad. Thank you.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.